Hi guys, sorry it's been so long. I really haven't had much time for Pokemon and stuff, and when I have, every time I battled, it'd get disconnected. But anyways, I've got a battle with some guy named Fry from Futurama, or probably not. And so does Axelgor, and I start with my Rocketman, my Whimsicott, and this is a UU battle by the way. He goes for the Bug Buzz after I set up my sub, and he breaks it. And yeah, I get my leftovers restore after battle effects. I withdraw, send up the Muppets, my Dusclops, and he goes for a U-turn. Barely does anything because Natural Gore's attack stat is pitiful. And he sends out his Chansey, and he goes for a Toxic, which kind of sucks. And then I go for a taunt, so he can't attack me, but that taunt was supposed to be directed towards his other Pokemon. So he's gonna withdraw now and send out his Chandelure, predicting my Will-O-Wisp, and he was right, and he gets a boost in fire moves. And then he goes for an overheat and does a real ton of damage. Then I go for a pain split, kind of even it up, and yeah, not really because of the toxic damage. Then he withdraws and sends out his Sharp. I go for another pain split and do damage to that thing too. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't really feel like talking real loud, but yeah, I have to withdraw because I can't do anything and send my Whimsicott back out, and he goes for a substitute. This is really good. Yeah, I go for an encore, so he can't do anything. He'll have to switch out. I'm predicting him to switch out soon. Yeah, stupid after turn effect and stuff. I was predicting him to switch out so I could go for a lead seed, but he wanted to scout what I was gonna do and stayed in. And then he withdraws and sends out his Tangrowth, and I go for a taunt, and now all that thing can do is attack. And yeah, I'm back at full health, and I go for a sub, and he goes for an Earthquake, and not very effective. Critical hit, not enough to knock my sub out. And I go for an Encore, so it gets trapped into that. And yeah, the Earthquake comes again. It's gonna break my sub. And yeah, his taunt wore off, and I have to withdraw and go with my Zapdos. And he withdraws and sends out his Axelgor. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyways, he withdraws, sends out his Chansey, and I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. I was gonna go for a Toxic, but I just wanted to hit the Axelgor. I didn't really think about the Chansey, and so I have to withdraw and send up my Dusclops because I know he's gonna go for a Toxic, and it doesn't do anything because I'm already poisoned. He sends out his Chandelure again. I go for a Pain Split and barely do anything. I'm gonna lose more HP that turn because of the Toxic. Then he goes for a Shadow Ball and knocks Muppets out. And so I get a safe switch into my Smeargle with no hazards, no nothing. So he's gonna withdraw, send out his Chansey. I'm gonna go for a Spore, put the Chansey to sleep, and he's gonna withdraw and send out his Rangers. It's a Power Ranger thingy. I go for my Shell Smash, and yeah, all that jazz. Shut up! And yeah, he gets his HP restore from his leftovers again. I go for a Baton Pass. I wasn't sure if his Chansey was still asleep or not. I didn't want him to get mad at me for a sleep clause, even though a sleep clause is a rule that you only follow if the other person agrees to it. And yeah, off topic, I go for a Dynamic Punch to break his sub because he can't really do anything to me. Goes for massive Brick Break and gets his HP, and he's gonna withdraw and send out his Chandelure, but I'm gonna predict that. I'm gonna go for a payback and I'm gonna knock that thing right out, and that threat's out of the way. Yeah. I send out his Tangrowth again. I go for a Dynamic Punch, and barely does over half, but I get the Confusion. which is good because Dynamic Punch is supposed to do that. He goes for a Sleep Powder, but I didn't know my Machamp was Lung Buried, and he instantly wakes up, and that Tangrowth is screwed in the bum bum. I go for Dynamic Punch and knock the Tangrowth out, and yeah, my Kosida, my Machamp, is just completely wrecking. Now he sends out his Axelgore, and he's gonna go for a Focus Blast. By this point I was like, crap! But my Machamp survives somehow. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge, and I'm gonna knock the Axelgore out too. Except I'm not, because he gets a Focus Sash, so I'm just gonna go for a Bullet Punch, and that's the end of it. Now he sends out his Rangers again, and I can't really do anything besides attack, so he knows that. He's gonna go for a Sucker Punch and knock Kosida out, and he's gonna get his HP back again. So I'm gonna send my Smeargle back in again, go Hikikomori, and he withdraws, and he sends out his Crustle, and I'm just gonna put that thing to sleep, and yeah, the Crustle is taking a nap, and he withdraws, sends out his Power Rangers again. I'm gonna go for another Shell Smash. And when we were on the Cerebi chat, he was like, "Here we go again," because yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go for Baton Pass and send out my Donphan. He's gonna go for a Swords Dance, and yeah, he's gonna get HP back again from his stupid leftovers. He's gonna go for a Sucker Punch, and he's gonna do a crap load of damage, knock me down to 20 HP, not to my Sturdy, but whatever, one hit's gonna knock me out anyway. I go for the Earthquake and knock it out, and I'm gonna get my HP back from my leftovers, and he's gonna send out his Chansey, and I'm gonna go for another Earthquake. I'm gonna Oko that thing, and the Chansey's dead. Stupid Chanseys and their massive HP. And then he sends out his Crustle. He's pretty much lost by this point, so I go for an Earthquake, and don't even knock it out, but that's okay. Crustals have like 2000 defense. I'm gonna go for Earthquake again, and that's good game.